The founding members of Brick Therapy present
Brickocalypse.
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
folks.
I feel like we're in a scary movie, you know, every time we come on here. What's up?
I got that clip. I could play it.
There you go. What's up?
How are you guys?
We're good. Carsten, your camera is on wrong. You're supposed to have it flipped the other way.
Is it?
Yeah, you gotta flip it the vertical way. Not
Oh
horizontal.
yeah. I think I can't use the phone sideways. Maybe I can, but I think I can't.
So we're back with Brickocalypse, guys. And what has everybody been up to?
Work and just trying to keep up. Just a lot of work. I'm going camping next weekend.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
very
so
nice.
jealous.
Nice.
Going
That's
camping in old VW buses next weekend. So
Nice.
Nice.
yeah.
Sounds like an adventure.
Yep. Exactly like it's an adventure.
What about you, Silent? What have you been up to?
Let's go to the next person.
All right. Carsten?
Very busy. I was actually at a drift event here in Europe, the biggest drift league of professional drifting with cars. So that was really exciting. And besides that, just a lot of headache and stress with my business. And but everything
And
is
a bar.
fine in my home life. So that's good. That's the only thing that's really good at the moment.
Mr. Carson has a blossoming love life. You want me to go, Silent?
Yeah, you can go next.
All right. So, as you guys have noticed, I haven't been on very much. I've been doing a lot of physiotherapy. It's been taking a lot out of me. And I do mean a lot. It feels like every time I do it, they're beating the crap out of me. I've also been packing. So I don't have a studio up again. My studio is down. Because I did get the good news that I will be moving shortly.
That's good.
Right.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to
So
hear.
that'll take a lot of stress off me and everything else like that. As for build-wise stuff, I haven't been doing too much. I've just been doing a few things here and there. But, I've been trying to get the laser gravy channel going. And I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
that's
can
pretty
see
cool
that.
actually. It's a nice
But-
niche. I like
Yeah, so we got an arrow that you can put on your door, and I'll make it reversible. I just haven't had time to print this side yet. And then you guys probably all know Froggy, right?
Yep.
Froggy Moggy. So they sent me a picture of their cat, and in Chinese here it says Dodo lives here, and that's their cat. So
Nice.
I'm trying to like get good at doing this stuff so I can, figure out a better way to burn the Legos with the people's names on them, because it's just a little bit rough right now. And I'm trying to hone in my skills, and I got this stuff laying around, so I might as well do it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. And hopefully when I get my new place, I'll stream every day again.
Nice.
Awesome,
Looking
nice.
forward
Yeah, I was also wondering where you were at, because I also didn't see you on live a couple of times. I was like, oh, what he's up to. So glad to hear that some things are moving in the right direction, especially with moving, literally. So yeah.
I am mobile now,
That's
so that
good.
does interfere a little bit because I do have my power wheelchair now, so I'm able to go places
Ooh,
again, which
nice.
is a blessing to my life because like I couldn't walk 2 blocks without having to be in agonizing pain, and it's a pain in the ass. Now I can go and do stuff and be mobile. I can go downtown. I don't know if you guys seen. I went to the farmers market there and was doing
Yep.
the farmers market. So
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
silent. What about you now?
Okay, well, I don't know if you guys saw my my impromptu live stream yesterday, but as well as having no job and no income, in a couple of months' time, I will have no flats.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
But fortunately, and it's something I have to remember, it doesn't mean I'm going to be homeless. It just means that I won't be living in this nice place anymore. I'm going to have to move a whole bunch of things. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but I will have somewhere else to live. It's just really disappointing how everything's transpired right now.
Yeah, I
But
get that.
I'm trying not to focus on it. I'm trying not to focus on it so much. Tonight is all about our special guest, I say.
Yeah.
Well,
I hope.
we're still hoping everything works out for you, and I think you will get something eventually. I think this might be just a tough job market as well. Like I'm speaking from experience because I'm also basically jobless now for a couple of months, almost a year, I think. Well, not a year, but like 6 or 7 months, I think. So, you'll get something eventually. There's definitely people out there with way less skill than you, and so I think it's just a little bit of struggle for a few more months, and then you'll find something eventually.
Yeah.
Well, it's already been 5 months, but I mean, I know things will eventually turn around. I just hope I still have flesh and bones when it happens.
You're just gonna have to go the old school route, man. Make a nice resume, fill your backpack up with 1,000, hit every place you can. Any job is a job until you can find what you really want to do.
That's a
I
good
know
point,
it sucks, but that's just how it works. I would give half my life right now to be able to go get a job. Like I don't care if it was shoveling shit. I would go and do it, man. Just I hate not working. I hate not being focused on something. And I get what you mean, man. But like, you might have to just go the old school route, fill a backpack, and spend all day handing it in every place you can, and just cross your fingers that you get something, so that you don't lose your place, and you can continue on and continue looking for the job you want, right?
Yeah.
Well, the point is, I've already lost this place. I've got 2 months to move out, but it's just at the moment I am just trying to focus on other things, mainly moving out to here and building some side projects as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go through the chat here. We got mail in the chat. I'm setting up a multi-chat screen. Randucci, hi everyone. Be sure to like and check out the other channels in the description. Nice mail. Let's go. Block Bricks, what's up? How you doing, Block Bricks? Nick the Lego fan, hello there. I think some people really want me to play some clips there. Block Bricks, what's happening? Alexandra, how you doing, Alexandra? Alexandra. Or is he just a guest? Yeah, I guess we didn't set this off on Carsten's there.
Yeah, I'm not streaming it on my channel because I'm doing it off the phone, and off the phone it doesn't quite work. How it's supposed to work, so I just said fuck it.
No worries. Alexander says hi to everyone. Blockbrook says engraving looks nice. Brooks is the way. Man says, "Hey Alexandra, hey everybody. Good luck on the move. Never told and silent." Alexandra says, "Hi, silent."
There's some custom emojis.
Oh, don't work here. Bricks, up guys? Happy Randucci Day, LOL. The grind,
Hello.
100%. I wanted to leave a like. I'm good. Piece by piece. How you doing, piece by piece? Hey, sorry I haven't been there. I've been busy with school starting up and football practice. 2 days, 2 days, which basically means I have practice at 6 a.m. before school. Oh yeah, no worries.
I think we've all been pretty busy. There has been a lot of changes in everyone's life over the past 2 months, I think. So,
Oh yeah. We
So,
got sorry.
our
Hello,
special-
sorry.
Oh, there she is. So our special guest today is Mr. Randucci.
Let's bring him out.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
I love it. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Randucci, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty
Welcome,
good.
welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining. How you doing today?
Good. Good. It's my first day back home after a week of work. So I got in actually this morning.
Ooh.
4:00 in the morning.
What are you
So
working, actually?
I travel to the mainland United States. As you know, I live in Puerto Rico. So I am an aviation quality control inspector. So they send me to different outside vendors where we do our maintenance and I do oversight.
Oh, wow. That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
So if you guys have any questions about planes and stuff,
That's cool. That's actually really, really cool. Maybe a couple of mock projects for you would be airplanes. I think that would be pretty cool.
well, I honestly do not have the creativity to do mocks, but I have seen some really neat mocks from Technic pieces where the flight controls will operate and then the landing gear will
Nice.
come in and out, motorized with lights and everything. I just think that's so fascinating. I would love to have a set like that.
Nice. Yeah, everyone starts somewhere, right? Like, I still love to see that. I think Mac also started building mocks about 2 months ago, 3 months ago,
Mhm.
1 month ago,
Mhm.
something like that. So he
Yeah.
also didn't do anything like that beforehand, and it's always worth
I've
trying
only
something out.
done one. I've only done one mock, and like posted it to the Brick Therapy Discord, and it was I don't even know what I was thinking of. It kind of just turned into like a magnet train kind of thing on a monorail, and it was like just what I got.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You have to start somewhere, so
Yeah.
nice.
Let's see. Britain Bricks. Sean says, "Yo, Randucci mate, just watched your invisible hand short. Very nice conversation, mate."
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's one thing I'm really big on is alternate builds. So I love hanging out in Rebreakable just to see other people's creations, turning this into something else. And I think one of the main reasons why I would buy a Lego set is just to see what I can turn it into. So
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. That's literally what Mac also did. Mac bought, I think, a castle or 2 or 3 or something, and then he mocked something out of those sets. Yeah,
I think it was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3.
yeah.
yeah,
So that's always a good idea.
And then he also did modify what was it, the Shire, because the trees looked really bad. And then there was some guy that had like these lush trees come in, and then when he saw that in the set, it really transformed it into something really beautiful.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So what Sean is referring to is I bought an invisible hand, which another thing I do a lot is I go to these Lego resellers in the United States for the bricks and minifigs. So they'll sell you like a used set. Some of them are in a box and some of them are already pre-built. And usually the ones that are pre-built go for a little bit less. So I got an invisible hand for like $25 USD. And the only reason why I got it is because I knew I could turn it into a Stinger Mantis. And of course, Stinger Mantis is not a set that Lego has released. You know, they have a Cal Kestis, they have the BB one, but they never released a Stinger Mantis. So I was like, I need this in my collection.
Yeah.
And so I just ended up doing a short on that, doing the conversion, and it's actually my first Lego content short.
Nice.
Nice.
We got Greg Dillon in the chat.
Mr. Greg Gillen.
A lot of people coming into the chat. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah. Sean says Rebrickable is my go-to site. I would be lost without it. LOL. I would have to watch Tristan's videos more just to get the inspiration.
Oh,
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Actually, my convention is coming up, and I still gotta finish a bunch of stuff until then. So I will be streaming live a few times in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
all right.
So
Right on.
Good.
Because we're not broadcasting live on his channel there, Alexandra.
yeah, I'm not live on my channel at the moment. It's just as a guest of my phone.
Yeah.
Now, we're looking forward to your next video, Carsten.
Thank you.
So make sure, guys, in the chat, if you want to ask Randucci a question, ask away, and we'll read it off. Anyone got any questions?
You want to know anything about airplanes? Go for it.
Yeah. Anything about Lego and anything about airplanes, go for it. Don't try and ask them.
We can't really say much about airplanes in Canada. They're all on strike.
Yeah.
So it's great to be here, guys. I really enjoy talking with you guys, especially since we've joined in the Discord. We've had a couple really good conversations here and there. I love to see everybody sharing their creations and what they're looking forward to in the next project. So I think it's a really nice community. And yeah, anybody who's listening and you want to join their Discord, all the links are in the description. Check out their channels. Really good guys, really good content. And again, yeah, it's really cool to be part of this.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, and special thanks to Randucci. He's always put in some great insight that we sometimes struggle with, and he helps us out a lot. He's a big part of behind the scenes. So thank you, Randucci.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And I don't consider myself like a YouTuber. You know, I'm just a guy that's just kind of like getting into the whole Lego world now, to be honest, because my YouTube account is way over 17 years old.
Oh wow!
Yeah, OG here, right? But I was never like in that mindset of making content or streaming or videos or whatever. So it's very new. It's a very new thing to get into, and especially with getting into the communities. Like aside from Brick Therapy, I'm also in the Max Discord and Therapy Bricks Discord, and it's just different people sharing their different things and likes and whatever. But a lot of things about the community is that it's very wholesome. It's very wholesome.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like if you're part of a different community, you all know how wild some of them can get, or how crazy or critical, and all that kind of stuff like that. I always tell people, I'm just the guy behind the camera. You guys are my escape from reality and my peace. And sometimes I do a little bit of ranting. I'm the first one to admit that, but yeah, you guys actually bring me peace, and I love it because the Lego community is awesome.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
So and kind of got a question here from Mayo. If your account is 17 years old, what year did you start uploading?
What year? Well, maybe like 15 years ago, because my oldest videos are all guitar covers. So I
think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a guitar player. I used to play in a heavy metal band. I have a lot of like guitar covers of different genres, but mainly metal oriented. And then I kind of just stopped for a while, around the same time probably that I was stopping with my Lego collection, because I started. Well, I'm gonna talk about two topics now. So my Lego collection really started around 1999 to early 2000s. And then around 2005, 2006, I just stopped. I just stopped collecting Lego. I put everything in a bin and forgot about it for like 18 years. And then my guitar stuff, I would play here and there, and I would, instead of doing covers or doing my own content, then I would play with my friend's band. So I was kind of like a contractor. Hey, we got the show. Do you want to come play with us? So yeah, okay. And so there's a few other performances out there on YouTube, just not on my channel. And so as a content creator for YouTube, it was just not part of my plans or agenda or whatever. And even with the content that I'm uploading now, it's just like for pure fun. I have no intention of getting a huge audience or be monetized or anything. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna build some Legos with my wife today. If you guys want to hang out, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But it's been fun. It's been fun.
Nice. So glad to hear that. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Doing it for fun.
My Lego journey kind of just restarted itself last year because of my wife. Because my wife, she's 31 now, and she had not ever built a Lego set. And we had been together for at least 5 years, and in those 5 years, she had no idea about my Lego collection. Right? It's funny. It is funny. So I bought this house 3 years ago. We're moving into the house, and then we have a bunch of stuff in my closet. She's like, "What's all that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Just a bunch of old stuff." And then 2 years passed, and then she's watching me play Jedi Fallen Order, right? And of course, Jedi Fallen Order has BD1. And BD1, she thought was so cute. It was like a little companion dog droid following you around and helping you, that I decided, hey, she likes BD1 so much, I gotta find some sort of toy or decoration or something to get in the office to have around and look at, right? So I'm looking, and then I see, oh wow, there's a BD1 Lego set. And I was pretty impressed by that. It was already retired, so when I went to buy it, it was like marked up, because that's what happens with retired sets. So it's a little bit more expensive, and I bought it. And which is fine. And then I presented the box. I was like, "Look, I found you a BD1." She's like, "Cool. What do we do with it? I mean, why is it all in pieces? Like, well, we gotta build it." "What do you mean we gotta build it?"
That's funny.
So she had a lot of fun doing that. I mean, she really brightened up, and she enjoyed the process. We did a few mistakes here and there, because the first time or whatever. But then eventually we have, of course, BD1. That's exactly why I have him here right now, just to show, hey, this is what really restarted the Lego journey. And another aspect about this build I really want to show off, is the light kit. So we put a light kit on BD1, and also we have these little dots in the back. I'm going to try to do this very delicately. See if you can see them over here. These little dots in the back. So those blue ones were arranged in a specific order. Let me see if I can turn off the light. See if you can. I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see it here either. So those blue dots are arranged in a specific order. And in the 90s, the pagers were very popular. So you would send codes and whatever to each other. So these dots are in Braille, and in Braille they spell the numbers 143, and 143 is the pager code for "I love you." So it's a little Easter egg that we have on this.
Nice. That's so cool. Yeah, that's nice.
So let me ask you something, Randucci.
Yes, sir.
You were hiding your collection from your wife because you didn't want her to know how much of a geek you were for Legos, right?
No, no, she knew I was like a big, like Star Wars fan, and I had some other collectibles and comics and stuff, and she knew of them, but she didn't really know, Lego or anything, and it wasn't really a priority to even open up that box because we had other things to move into the house and fix it, whatever. So that always took like a back seat, right? That always took like a back seat, and until we got to the point where we finished this build, and she was like, "Do you have? Can we get more? Can we do more of this?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, we can!" And then I turn around to the closet, I show her the thing, and it's a huge tub full of Lego. And she's like, "You've had this all this time?"
See, for me, like I have over 4,000 Transformers. I can't hide that. I cannot hide that. Right? Like I have a Transformer that's 4.5 feet tall and weighs 88 pounds. You can't hide something like that. So like
That's true. That's true.
I straight up tell every person I meet, like, yeah, I got a massive collection. Oh, what is it? Transformers. And when they see it, it's like they always say the same thing. You should have a museum. I'm like, nope. I should have a coliseum where I get buried in. I think that's what's called. No, not coliseum. What is the like catacombs where I can get buried in and have all my Transformers there?
A mausoleum.
Yeah.
But it's hard to hide your collection when it's that big.
Yep.
It's actually the same with my Lego collection. So the first time my girlfriend and I met at my place, it was like I warned her a little bit in advance that a quarter of my room is Lego.
Yeah, you got it. You got to give a warning because
Oh yeah.
people are like, yep.
I've warned people when they come over here, when like family members that haven't been here for a while or friends, and then they come inside and they look like, okay, you weren't joking. Oh, now I'm like, oh, this is nothing. This is just the start. This is just the start. Yes.
Yeah.
Start. Yeah.
Just begun.
Yeah. So let's see. Alexandra says, "Will you be doing more puzzle streams? They're so much fun."
Oh yeah. Alexandria is a big fan of the puzzle stream. So another thing I got into recently, actually, because I've always been a fan of like logic-based puzzles and just figuring stuff out, especially in like video games. I love doing puzzles in video games. So my top games are like Resident Evil and now the Jedi games because they give you puzzles to solve and break your head with. But then I recently discovered that there are these puzzle boxes. They're wooden puzzle boxes. They're mechanical boxes where you would have to move things around or figure out like a sequence of things to unlock like each side, or one thing is going to affect the other. And that has been a lot of fun. So a lot of the puzzles that I have in my collections, like I've already done, and I decided, hey, this would be another kind of thing I would like to share, just to change it up, and it's something that not everybody's familiar with. Even like sometimes I'll say, yeah, I like puzzles, and they think I'm talking about like the jigsaw puzzles where you put the piece of cardboard together. I'm like, no, I'm talking about like these break your head kind of puzzles.
So those are like really those really high quality like metal, wood, plastic type boxes and things and stuff like that with like multiple levels to it, right?
Yeah.
It's a riddle box.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that to you, Randy. You should say it's a riddle puzzle, because when people hear puzzles in like especially America and Canada, we think of puzzles where you're putting pieces together, right?
Right.
We're thinking about.
They are. If you look it up and you put like puzzle box or escape puzzle, that's exactly where you're gonna get. You're gonna get these boxes, wooden puzzles, and stuff. Riddles is sometimes. I hear the word riddle and I'm thinking something I gotta read and figure out with the verbiage that's in front or a paragraph or something. And sometimes they include them, but it really like the foundation of it is the constructive aspect of it. And I got a few of them. I decided, hey, maybe I should stream a few of these solving them,
Yeah.
and they've been pretty popular. And the last one I did was called the Tesla box from Puzzle Potato, and this one has electrical components to it, so you gotta like turn it around and charge it up. It's got a little transformer in there, and that one I took a risk and decided to figure it out on stream. Like I hadn't built it before. I mean, solved it before, and I was like, let me. I'm gonna take a risk out and do this one live. It took me 4 hours, man. That was
Ooh.
hard.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's definitely one of the most satisfying puzzle I've done so far.
Nice. We got Hoarder66
That's
in the chat. What's up, Will? And we got CJ Lee. Hello. How you doing?
CJ, how's it going, buddy? Hello.
Gosh, May's going to the store again after spending.
So I will
my
definitely
goodness.
keep streaming as long as they keep coming, because right now the puzzle stuff is very limited. There are not a lot of those kind of puzzles out there, and they're kind of expensive too. So it range
Oh, yeah.
anywhere from $40 to like $70, $80. I mean, the last one was it's like $80. So once new ones come in that I find interesting, because there are some out there that I think they're a little bit too simple or not of a theme that I'm particularly interested in. So that's got to take a back burner for a while, and I'm probably gonna shift more to gaming. So
Nice.
keep doing some Jedi stuff, keep doing Resident Evil stuff, and see how that works out.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we got Mac Build Bricks in here.
Hey, Mac, it's a Mac attack.
How you doing, Mac?
What's up? How's it going, buddy?
Mac, hello.
Mac
Good to
Daddy.
have
We were
you,
just
my friend.
talking about you earlier.
Yeah. Everything good.
Absolutely. Mac's done a phenomenal job too with his channel. Recently, he did the Stand to Cancer stuff, which garnered a lot of donations, and it was a team too. It was a big team for that cause, and he's really been on that grind. He's really been on that grind, and his audience is also very chill.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I love when he's
I like
always
that.
dressed up as something. I think it's hilarious when he dresses up as something.
Right? Yeah.
Like I was gonna one day I was gonna wear my Optimus Prime costume, right? To build one of the rebrickable Optimus Primes out of the Lego Optimus Prime, and I'm like putting on the mask, and I can't see nothing, not a damn thing. So I'm like, forget it, it's not happening. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Plus, the damn thing weighs like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
So, Randucci, question that I always ask everybody that comes on.
Yes, sir.
What's a Lego set that you wish Lego would build that they don't?
Bro, are you kidding? There's so many of them. That's why I go to Rebrickable, so I build the ones that they don't.
I get that, but pick one specific theme or one specific thing that you would love to build that Lego has not made yet.
Well, the one specific thing that I would like to build, I already built, but Lego hasn't done it yet, is the Outrider from Shadows of the Empire. Like, I literally bought the 75 Millennium Falcon. I bought it just to do the Outrider, because it's like, I cannot comprehend how they have the video game, original soundtrack. There was a accompanying novel, right? So we have these 3 lines of media that came out for this one story, and they never did a Lego set. There's no Dash Rendar minifig. And when I saw that somebody had created an Outrider, I was like, 100% I need that in my collection.
Yeah.
So aside from that, I don't. It's like I'm good. I'm good. And then of course the Stinger Mantis. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
So we also got Greasy here in the chat, and Owen.
Hey Greasy, what's happening, buddy? I love
Owen,
Greasy.
what's up, Owen?
Hey Owen. What's up?
Owen's here. Hello, buddy.
So one question I always ask everyone that comes on here is, what does basically Lego therapy or brick therapy, does that have a specific meaning to you in like a sort of like therapeutic way? Like just
Well,
building with Lego and therapeutic.
how do I put it? I wouldn't consider it therapeutic for myself. There's not something I'm personally trying to heal from that Lego allows me to heal from. It's more about spending some time with my wife and
Yeah.
doing something, chill together. But really, since I've joined the YouTube community in the Lego aspect, I find it like I'm contributing to other people's welfare by helping out in where they can come into an environment where they feel safe and they feel like they can come and have a good time. And I owe that also to Eternity Bricks because I think it was like March, February when I started seeing his channel, and I had never seen a Lego live stream before. The idea never even went through my head. So I'm on YouTube, right, just watching whatever, and then I
Yeah.
see Jim, his name's Jim. He was building a Yoda with a pram, and I just remember being like so relaxed. Like, wow, okay, so this dude's 30-year-old dude just on the internet building Legos. I'm like, weird, right? But then I thought about it a little bit more. I was like, this is just a guy. He's just chilling. And then people are coming to the stream. They're saying, "Hey, what's up?" And it's just conversing. I felt like if the internet was a place, I was just walking around the street. I'm at a strip mall or something. Then there's a booth where a guy just doing his thing, and I'm just thinking, yeah, okay, that's cool. I want to take a look at that. And since then, I've just been more involved and talking with people in chat, and then eventually I became like a moderator for the channel, and then I kind of took that role in a way that I'm thinking I want, this is a cool place to hang out. People that come in here and chill, and there are some other people that come in and they're not so chill. But I
Yeah.
want to contribute to make sure that when people come in here, that they're in a safe place. So,
Yep.
that's the way I look at it, and I feel like I'm contributing to therapy or what have you in that aspect. It's not so much for me as it is for other people.
That's good. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I look at Randucci as an intelligent advisor because he actually helped me out when I was very frustrated with what was going on. I was getting a lot of complaints, and I just didn't know what to do. I wasn't in the right mind of thinking at the time, and he actually showed me something that I was totally missing. So he's a therapeutic advisor in my eyes. So there we go. That's what I'm gonna name Randucci now.
Well, I appreciate that, Eritul. I do, and that comes. My background is also in management. So I used to manage a team, a group of people, and everybody has their personalities and their way of seeing things in the world. And some people have complaints that are valid. Some complaints are like, "Hey man, you really need to just shut up." But you have to be able to approach everybody in a way that's empathetic. So they could be totally wrong, but you want to be able to get them to relate to you what you're saying, just so get in there, and that way you can help them. You know, see things in a different perspective. You can't make them do anything. A lot of people I tell you right now, there are people that are just hopeless, right? So you can show them the way, but it's up to them to make the different choice, right? So people
Yeah.
who are able to make a different choice, and those are the ones that are I can help. And there are other people who's like, hey man, all right, that's the way you want to live your life, up to you. But you're gonna have people
Oh
either
yeah.
walk away from you, or you're gonna push them away, or things aren't gonna go too well. And those are people that learn it the hard way,
Damn.
right? So I'm very used to dealing with. I'm just gonna give different examples, right? Like difficult people who are overachievers and are overconfident, people who are very insecure, people who they just need a little push, but they got the potential. So I feel like I take a very objective way of seeing things. I'll be the third person, just kind of like observing the situation, and then be like, okay, this is what we can do here in your situation. This is how the consequences of your choices are going to be presented if you do this or that, and that's just the way I like to handle things.
All right.
Yeah, that kind of sounded personal.
I think we lost somebody.
Yeah, we lost Carsten.
Yeah.
Lost Carsten. All right.
Yeah.
Probably
We also
Wi-Fi or something.
He says his audio just died or something with his
Oh
earbuds.
no.
Yeah. And we got Constant Gaming with Jay in the chat.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, Carsten's audio died. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got Macdonald's Bricks saying, I want to thank Randucci for all of his feedback and suggestions over the course of my channel. He's been pretty involved in regards to that, and I don't know where I'd be without him.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Sucks to hear they're Owen having a shitty day.
I just want to say, what I like about our community the best is that there are other people in different groups and stuff like that. And what I really appreciate is that we can all still visit and talk with these people, and they have no judgment on what we're doing whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like Lego really is a binding people tool, not just a binding toy, if you get what I mean, right? Like, if you have love for something, like I haven't found this in any other type of group, right? Like I've been a part of a few groups already, and but like Lego is just, it's on a different level. Like I think just building Legos is therapeutic in itself for anybody. It kind of brings a peace to yourself and your mind and your surroundings while you're doing it. And then having the people surrounding you on just these channels that are just so positive about what you're doing all the time. It really does make a difference in your life. And I can testify to that 1000%. And I'm so glad that I started doing this, because without this, I'd probably still be grinding away on my other channel and being very unhappy about something I'm super passionate about. Like, it was just like a totally different switch, where Lego, it's like, oh wow, I'm actually having fun and enjoying this. Whereas when I'm doing something I truly am passionate about and love and put many of my years, most of my life into, where it's like, why the hell am I even doing this? Everybody's so miserable. They're so critical. They're so hateful about everything. And it's like, okay, I guess I'm going to put more effort into this Lego stuff because it's better for me. And if I can help somebody, I'll help them out. Right? Like,
yeah.
Absolutely. Whatever medium, whether it's Lego or creative writing or crocheting, is like it is what you make of it. So people want to be happy doing it, whatever it is, then that's something that they have to prepare themselves for, excuse me, and then actually put that energy out there. You can't just go and pretend that you're enjoying something, right? And if you do something that you don't enjoy, then it's just gonna be unfulfilling, and you're gonna feel bad. People are gonna feed off that negative energy too, and they just that is it really worth it just for content, or do you want to do something more you want to put different energy out there, really, right? So it's really up to what the person wants to do with it. So I know that Never Told, Silent, I mean, all you guys, you do your projects and you do your streams because it means something to you, and it would mean so much to you. That's the energy that you want to put out to the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I hang out with you guys, because that we need more of that. We need more of that in this world.
Yeah.
Well, I know personally for me, I need to get a little bit better, and like, I'm a true believer. If you surround yourself with good people, better things happen for you. You feel better. And just the situation I've been in for the last few years, it's just made me realize how miserable I am. And I'm actually getting professional help. And like I tell everybody on Brick Therapy, we're here to help you. We'll listen to your problems. We'll give you suggestions. But if you actually need professional help, please go out and seek it. It's important that you understand that we're not professionals. We're just here to be an ear, be a friend, and give you the best advice we can. And always, if you are having troubles, please do seek professional help, because I am, for one of them people that actually do. Like, there's sometimes I get into rants because something will upset me, and it upsets me so easily and frequently that I learned that I do have some issues going on, and I had to go and seek professional help for that. And you guys are wonderful. You listen to me rant. I try not to do it, but it happens. And a lot of people even say for my channel they like coming on and hearing me rant. And I always tell people, you don't have to agree with what I say or what I do or what I think. You all have your own minds. It's just me venting. That's the bottom line. I'm just venting. And, Brick Therapy has helped me a lot as well. All of you guys individually helped me. I appreciate y'all. All the people in chat have helped me. I appreciate every one of you guys. And I'm just glad that I found this community. I can't say anything bad about the Lego community, okay? Even the people that were causing problems, like I said, Mr. Randucci had me look at a different perspective, and it helped me out a lot. And it seemed like after he told me what he told me, it wasn't really a problem anymore. It was just a miscommunication that wasn't happening. And I had to step up and do what I had to do and make things correct and let them people know everything is good. You just got to look at it in this perspective and change your mind, change the way you're thinking, because not like no one really has all the answers completely, but it's great to have a great community like this where you can reach out to people and get some type of help.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
All right. I just
Looks
want
like
to
we
get
got
caught
more
up on.
questions here.
Yeah. Let's see. Alexandra says, Randucci, what's the biggest myth about airplanes you've heard?
Biggest myth about airplanes would definitely be about how unsafe they are, or you know what I mean. It's a lot of these aircraft is the safest way to travel. Straight up, they're undergoing constant maintenance. There are a lot of regulations in place to avoid accidents from happening, and unfortunately, a lot of those regulations are in blood. Right, like there was an accident somewhere, and then oh wow, we can't have this again. Put in what's called an airworthiness directive, and then it doesn't matter if you're Boeing or Airbus or what airline you are, which one of the operators, you need to comply with this directive, or you can't fly the plane. Like those controls are in place, and a lot of the times, especially, and this is exacerbated by social media. Sometimes there's like a runway incursion, or there's an engine flame out, or what have you, whatever incident that goes on, and you hear like, oh my goodness, oh, a wheel fell off or whatever. Well, I'm not gonna fly again, and so I can't trust anything. Hey man, if that's the way you think, just don't go out of your house, right? Because cars are dangerous. You can roll your ankle just walking out of the doorway, and everything's dangerous in life. But there are just people say that there are a lot of controls for this kind of industry to make sure that you're safe. So the one incident or accident that happens versus the 20,000 flights that happen in one day all over the world is like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like
You got better odds of being
really
hit by
hard.
lightning in the daytime.
It really is just the it's really just the accidents and freak incidents that get reported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a myth that I'd like you to answer, since I have not flown for, I don't know, long time. Is it true that your cell phone will screw up the console or the cockpit and disrupt stuff? Because a lot of people still to this day tell me, oh, I won't fly because I can't use my phone. And I think that's just ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to ask the same thing.
Nope. There's no issues of using your phone on the airplane. Absolutely none.
Okay.
So the and my background is aircraft electronics. So as an avionics guy, I'll tell you that's not an issue.
You
So
heard it here, folks.
the reason why that exists and airplane mode exists is because when they were introducing the new, like 4G technology, 3G, 4G
Oh yeah.
technologies and cell phone
Yeah.
towers, those radio waves are on the very similar frequency as the radio waves that the aircraft instruments use, right? And so there is a bandwidth within the different frequencies where they can share, like if there were streets, right? If there were channels, that if you use a certain frequency, that this frequency will either not fit in that bandwidth because it's congested, or it's going to be like too close that they can interfere with each other, right? So there has to be different frequencies used between cell phones and
Right.
the instruments of the aircraft or whatever to be able to, exist in parallel, but they're not touching each other, they're not interfering, and the same philosophy is also applied when the airplanes fly. Like when airplanes fly close together, there are instruments that will monitor how close you are for a plane, and then avoid from crashing into each other. But for the bandwidth to work, like the radio bandwidth to work, they need to be in these certain frequencies. So when these new technologies were coming in for 3G and 4G, they were just so close together with these other frequencies that people started freaking out because they didn't know how they would behave, right? So it wasn't something that was tested or understood so well. So they just did it as a preventative of like, hey, turn off your phones, put them in airplane mode because we're not going to risk it. So, but it's not that it's going to be an immediate danger if you decide to, not keep it in airplane.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And nowadays, you have Wi-Fi on the aircrafts.
Yeah.
Advanced Wi-Fi. There are shieldings there, and you can text, you can get on YouTube, you can do all the kinds of stuff from your phone just using the airplane's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's not a danger if you just forget to use airplane mode. That's not, it's not going to interfere with cockpit instruments or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness for that. Because
Sorry.
I'd imagine, I mean, there was, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there was a one of these YouTube shorts where somebody did a skit about using their phone while the plane was taking off, and it made the plane travel in all kinds of different directions. And so
That was just a drunk pilot.
Yeah, that's actually more common than you think. A lot of people, some pilots have been arrested recently because they're getting in little drinky. That's a big no.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for example, so I grew up in a city, and it's a car city. Okay, we had the big three here.
Yeah.
And I went to school on the same block as one of these companies. I'm not going to say which one it is, but at lunchtime I would go visit my dad, and there would be cars that would bring small pizzas, and you can buy them for $5. There'd be guys that would bring their cars and put a whole bunch of knickknacks on their cars, like pocket knives, flashlights, tape measures, all kinds of junk, right? But the thing I noticed the most was there was a bar right outside the gates of this place. And I would watch workers go in there and pound 6 to 12 beers within 45 minutes and go back to work. So ever since I've seen that happen, I will not buy from these three companies because I know how it is. And I've always bought from overseas because I know they have stricter regulations where they can't just go to a bar, pound down a whole bunch of beers and do that. Now, if I seen that where an airplane factory was making airplanes and they were doing the same thing, I would never fly. I would never, ever fly. But yeah, like I've seen so many videos where airplanes get hit by lightning and they're still flying and doing their thing. I've seen videos where cars that are grounded from the rubber tires get hit by lightnings and they just, crash, burn up, blow up, all kinds of stuff. So,
and actually there are controls for that integrated into the structural elements of the plane, because the plane, most of the older planes now are aircraft aluminum, right? Aircraft grade aluminum, but they're shielded with what's called a perf, which is high intensity radiated fields kind of layers, especially where we have the high frequency communications from the radios, like on the tail and the rudder, and of course around the cockpit. So they're designed to handle lightning strikes and static electricity and things like that.
So it's got a basic type of force field around it.
Well, here's a better way to put it. You're gonna get hit. The plane's gonna get hit. It's just the way how it handles it. It's kind of like how do I put it? Like a Kevlar vest, right? The Kevlar vest has these materials where if you get shot, it's gonna take the force, but then the force gets spread out and dissipated over an area. So the airplane handles it differently. It takes a lot of you can create static electricity just from flying through the air. So all the molecules from the air, just friction with the exterior of the plane will create static electricity. So there are static wicks that are all along the trailing edges of the flight control surfaces. So on the wings, you see like these little sticks just kind of like hanging out. On the tail, these little sticks hanging out, and they're just flimsy little sticks.
Yeah, so it kind of acts like a Faraday cage.
Dissipate the electricity away. But when you get hit by a lightning, then it's part of the same system where it handles how that electricity gets dissipated through the airplane.
All right, folks. Well, it's 3:00, and we've had our special guest on, so it's time to wrap it up, I guess. And we'll do the usual. We'll go through everybody, and everybody can say what they're doing next. And don't forget, guys, you can check out all our channels. It's all in the description. Make sure you join Brick Therapy. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe on everybody's channel. And before we start going through that, I just want to say a special thanks to Randucci for coming on.
So thank you, guys. It was fun. Thank you all in the chat. Appreciate you all, and keep having fun.
All right, who wants to go first?
Silent can go first this time.
Okay, I went last in the beginning. So what am I going to be doing? So my focus is on packing, selling things, getting rid of stuff in terms of where I'm living right now, but in terms of the hobby, working on my Gumball Advent Calendar project. I have a couple of ideas for more Lego related things, working on a few side projects as well. Generally just keeping busy and trying to be productive.
Nice.
Idle hands, man. Idle hands, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. For me, well, just work on a few projects here, and then going camping next Friday, taking off. I took off Thursday just to have a good sleep beforehand. Yeah, we're loading up my roommate's car, both our kayaks, all our camping gear, and hitting the road for 6 hours.
6 hours.
Oh yeah. What about you, Randucci?
Just more lives. We got a set we might build out. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, but basically just a couple more live streams.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So me, I don't have much going on either. I'm still doing physiotherapy, and I'm also packing. It's been a pain in the ass because I got to wrap up every transformer in bubble wrap, and then wrap it in saran wrap, and then try to fit it into a tote. But yeah, tedious work. But I will be building. The next thing I'll be building is a oversized stormtrooper Lego figure. So that should be cool. I really want to get 2 of them, plus Darth Vader, plus the oversized Boba Fett, because I've seen on AliExpress that they have the carbonite build of Han Solo. So I want to make that scene. That's a goal of mine to do by the end of this year, is to have the carbonite scene where you have the 2 stormtroopers, Darth Vader, Han Solo and carbonite, and of course Boba Fett. So hopefully we can do that. And maybe I'll make a diorama out of it with a background of Legos and all that kind of stuff like that.
Cool.
Cool.
We had a couple more people join in. Roaming Lego and Copper Golem Studios. And I know Alexandra had another question, but running out of time. So, but
yeah. Next time, asking other streams. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Again, thank you very much for coming, Randucci. It was a pleasure. Can't wait to watch your next videos. You guys the same. Can't wait to catch them. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch them. Like I said, things been kind of stressful doing the physiotherapy, and I'm going to be starting to do physiotherapy twice a week now. So, yeah, it's going to be kicking my butt a little bit.
Yeah, wish you all the best. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And of course, folks, make sure you subscribe to Randucci's channel if you haven't already.
Of course, link is in description below.
Yeah, it's in all our descriptions.
Yeah. Robert Hillary and Marshmallow Man, hello and goodbye.
Yeah, you have to rewatch the stream.
Anyway, stay safe out there. Take it easy.
And Bricks is the way.
Yeah, Bricks is the way.
And
Bye,
keep playing.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Take care. Thank you.
In my head, I needed a way to build something real, to push back the gray. Then I found a spark scattered in the feed. 4 hands, 1 vision, planting the seed. Chaos tamed with colored stone. We weren't meant to build alone. Brick by brick, we break the silence. Wild hearts, calm minds, perfect defiance. From scattered pain to sculpted form, we build together through every storm. Never too old for Lego, chaotic drive. No rules, just fire keeps us alive. JDP Build, steady like a silent stream, crafting order from every dream. Carsten Bricks, pure creation, details sharp like incantation. Silent mode sees beyond the screen, a world unseen, sharp and clean. You think it's just toys, just play, but we build what words can't say. Support the many, lift the few. In every brick we find what's true.